I mean, it's just the way that we're gonna start this up all the time. Okay, but I mean, this is gonna be a quick little intro because we're gonna get into it. Just like instantly get into it, which is gonna be fun. We'll go post this on Instagram because it's fun. Okay, here we go. Real quick, we're going live. We're gonna play some college football to start things off, and then if all goes well and all is running smoothly and we've done all of that, guess what? We are going to a little bit of bike racing. So stay tuned. It's gonna be a fun stream. We're gonna stream basically all afternoon for the rest of the afternoon, I should say. We're watching, of course, 24 hours of Le Mans as well. So all is good. Tune in. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be worth it. Okay. All that's set in stone. Okay, let's get into it. Let's go. We're gonna pause it, and we're gonna listen to some drumline, and then we're gonna go to Racing AM2. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we gotta go to recruiting right now. We've been absolute garbage at recruiting so far. G-Chubb decided not to, and we can go a lot with them. Oh, we're second in this, for this guy, for the halfback. Let's do this. We can schedule a visit. That's what I've been lacking on, is scheduling visits right now. We're gonna eliminate that, sending the house here in a minute, because we already got him. Let's schedule him against Baylor, because it always sucks to be you. It really does. Baylor University. Good lord, are we terrible at everything right now. We got no proximity to home. Well, we do. We'll do that. We'll eliminate the send the house. We'll go with hard sell. That could get us honestly eliminated from this, but golly, we got no prestige. We got no nothing. We already did proximity to home. He's got a deal breaker. This is a gutsy move. Because everything that comes with this seat. That's the best I got right there. So we're gonna do that. Did we just freeze? I think we just froze. There we go. Okay, so it's a little weird right now. It's after that storm basically 2 days ago. So let's do that. I'm I don't have enough to give that guy. That's fine. I always forget how difficult it is on this first year. Yeah, we'll win this tight end over here. We got a lot more that's good on him. Conference prestige ain't great to talk about. Our athletic facilities are garbanzo beans. Playing style is an F, but I mean, nah. You don't care about no conference prestige. Once we get an opportunity, we're moving out of it. Let me tell you something, because oh my goodness. But like, okay. So what we got to do here is eliminate a lot of this stuff. We can come back to it, for sure. But like you'll see what I mean for all the guys that need to visit UCF. Allergies through the roof today. Yeah, Cantrell, he can suck it as well because we don't need him. See how we're staying around 75. Right now, UCF are the only ones that are. Oh my goodness. I mean, this could totally screw us over. But I like my strategy. I like this strategy for a bit. This helps with our halfback. Tor would like to guard that man. Conference prestige. I like that a lot. I really do. And then we set him up with. We can't set him up with Baylor because it's really a win-loss sort of deal. We can go with athletic facilities. It's not the worst thing in the world. Can't go with anything really better. How about this guy? Just then we go back and we get the guys that we can get with the remaining ones. You see how we stay at 70. Pretty good. A loss is 2 down. A win is 2 up. Same with Baylor. Apparently it's a higher tier opponent, so let's beat ISU. Yeah, that's a good one to do. I mean, he's not too worried about that. It's already an X, but let's try to flip. Let's see if we can't flip is my whole point of that. I don't think that was a good idea, but you know, as Olivia Rodrigo says, fuck it, it's fine. Yeah, stack them up against Iowa State. I think that's perfect. We just gotta freaking win. Beat them. We're not gonna storm the field or anything like that. But okay. A lot of them want to visit, which is good. We probably, I mean, well, we didn't host Pitt, so we can't say eat shit Pitt to them. But we can definitely go against Iowa State, go against Kansas State. Life is good. Get together with this guy. Come on. Got a couple of visits. Oh. Yeah. Let's go, UCF. University of Central Florida, always looking forward to that. Get a little butt there. And UCF. Hold up, the overview, we're leading by a lot, so let's actually kind of press this guy into contact the family. I need to search his social media, man. People players be weird sometimes, so that's fine. This is gonna make or break us, so we need an early one. We need as early as can be. That's not gonna work. UCF better beat UCF. Simple as that. I don't think he's gonna stay, but if we win, send him flowers every once in a while. That'll work. good enough for me against Baylor. We can only do it here for a game. I don't want to do bye weeks until we freaking have to do bye weeks, because there's no real reason to do bye weeks when we need to do bye weeks. So let's do bye weeks when we don't need to do bye weeks. I mean, it's really as simple as that. So yeah. Let's do this. Go. Well, they don't want to visit. Well, yeah, they do want to visit. We got 50. Where are we? Okay, let's send the daggum house. It's worth it to send the house on this one for sure. Maximum influence. And we've done that. That's fine. Because we set up on a good situation for a conference clash. And the good conference clash, let's do it. West Virginia Mountaineers versus the Oklahoma State University Cowboys. And we're on the road. In the most annoying place. Cool. Well, like I said, our goal is to get to a bowl. Our, outside chance now of getting to a playoff is fine. Just gotta win out.
In the house, Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas built and T. Boone Pickens financed. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Polligan, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Okay, so we're gonna super sim because we don't kick off, we don't do any of that. Play options, simple. We're the offensive coordinator, by the way. So we're gonna play all the offense as part. Okay, so defense did well. And we're going to open up with
a first down for the offense.
Our defense did amazing.
Looking for space. It's Donaldson.
Good job, Donaldson.
And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Going to work on second down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7.
Oh, man.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll try to get it through the air.
Perfect.
Flushed out of the pocket. He caught it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first
because he
and
messed
goal
up
from the one.
He came back. I'm like,
defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in third and short because the whole playbook is opened and they go with the pass.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Okay, so play mode. It's going to be simple.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back teammates.
Hey, the running back didn't get much. A nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back in this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Dropping back, it's Green. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Fantastic job there buying time and then
They left
using
him
his
open.
speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job.
He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
I knew it was risky,
That's
but I
the
didn't
advantage
know
right
it was going to be that risky on the run like that. But come on. Well, thank you, defense, for...
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook.
Okay.
After that
Our
last
defense
pick,
saving
David,
the
they
bus right
really
now,
need
man.
to take care of the ball
Lord.
this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
They'll go right back to it. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down to 12. They love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit.
Horrific at field goal.
It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Extended to 10. It should have been extended to 14. That was stupid. And instead, it's going to be 10-7. Okay.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
Need a positive yards, and they expect us to run it to the left side.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Left it open.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Green. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
It's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run. Shakes off the tackler. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding the run.
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
I thought I could
Gets him
or else
all
I
the
would
way
have stepped out
down
of
to
bounds.
the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
These QBs that can scramble and buy time, you just got to have a lot of energy. I mean, you got to keep chasing. Sometimes you run up the field, you got to retrace your steps.
There you go.
Into the end zone he goes.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They scored instantly. With
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work.
Okay.
The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it.
Why did I?
And it's picked off. Got some room to run. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense.
I mean, not do it again, but this time still. We let them lead. It's now 21-17. They lead by 4.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to move it through the
Way
air.
uncharacteristic.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The number one job is to protect their quarterback. And they did not.
They did
Dude.
not.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll throw one to his right. Got his man downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Green. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left.
Let's go.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
2-minute drive.
They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half.
Okay, terrible camera angle there, but we got it. That was massive. Clock management at its finest. Oh, that was...
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Looking for room.
Anyways,
It's
like I said,
Donaldson.
wasn't a total loss.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
When it was...
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll run it from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna run it.
To the ground to try to move the chains.
Got it.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Using his feet to buy time. Finds his man. It's Donaldson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, running back gets the give. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on a first down with positive pace. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. The give to the tailback. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They've been running it, but now the pass. Unleashes one. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal
gone for it, dude. He's telling me that was a defensive stop.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work.
Stop. What the crap?
From the gun, the ground game. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Steps away. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football, get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They're trying to get to him. Slings it downfield. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the misconnection, it's second down. To the air. It's Green. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Quarterback moving. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth. That's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one because they're not able.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs. He's going to fire deep. And that is interception.
Okay. I'm going to give myself a mulligan because it's my first game back for today. The mulligan. Oh yeah, I was gonna press advance to simulate it. I should have done that.
Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown.
Okay. Now I can officially say that we are returning the ball. We're still going to play all offense. We don't play special teams.
This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They'll test the right side. At the 35, he's open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's all.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Caught in the backfield, it's Donaldson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake. Dances away to buy time. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Getting some heat.
Where the heck is that
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack from this defense. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there, they'll pin their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up the first down. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Starts to scramble to the left.
Finally, dude.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish
my
those
gosh.
plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football.
So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense has the ball for the first time. One way to mitigate. Offense set on first down. They go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
He'll fire to his right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. How about the big play downfield from this senior quarterback?
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Finally stopped at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Here's the give off the left side. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Look at that. Even at 55-1.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Give to the back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Green. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
There's a good play of the ball, getting his hand up, and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground. Incomplete pass.
Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Mountaineers! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing... West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out.
Afterburners coming. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Lining up from the 34 on first down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Great play by the defense there. Listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously have a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Now adjusting. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping down the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was going for it all. And it's caught inside the 30. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it first and 10, threatening inside the 30. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. This offense has a second down play. Looking to pass, it's Green. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll pull it down. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. He's got a fresh set of downs.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
What the crap? What the crap?
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They're hoping for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Field goal is... First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at second and 8. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. He chucks one out to the right.
No, you freaking idiot.
He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted.
I don't know why 7 went too far, but he went too far. but that's on me as well. So
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Pocket starts to collapse. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he's going to get it up to about the 20. The offense set for a first down play. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field. It's Green.
Oh my God.
He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Donaldson. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Come on.
And the Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Now on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Pulled down for the tackle.
I love this because they're second and really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and management. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He booted it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach?
It's a first score, 19-7.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer.
Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to scramble.
Just something, man.
This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. And he's wrapped up after it.
That is absolute garbage.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Green. A little release to the back. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires it out to the right. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They make the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards and the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Mountaineers have taken it inside the 20. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staging their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
22. Do they go for 2? Do they make it? They missed the 2-point conversion.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. And
You
right
need a
now,
first
you
down
still
to
have a
seal the win.
2-point lead, David, but you have to be aggressive.
And don't let that scare you, right? You've been executing offensively. You still got the lead, Jesse. No need to panic.
Yeah, and this is where your leaders on offense really have to step up. They got to keep everybody calm and make sure everyone's on the same page here on this drive.
Using his legs, it's Donaldson. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk.
What? Oh my gosh, we crossed the line.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
Almost win.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Quarterman, we got cut out in third. Davis. First quarter. We better in that first quarter. Opening quarter was easy, and we made mistakes. We had 2 pickoffs that shouldn't have happened. Now there's stuff we need to work on, but that was still positive. Positively for that, we will continue on recruiting. The recruiting trail is all that we want in reality. And what I mean by that, you'll see in a minute. Scott has reached the top 3. We're out of the top 3, but we are first in that one. Halfback Anderson, wide dude, well, you're 76. K. Robinson, wide receiver 65. Y'all can transfer, honestly. If we get the players that we're expected to get, Yeah. We went with what we need to go with at the moment, but I'm curious to see how this goes. Excuse me, Matt Campbell. Okay, he went to Bama. That's no surprise. Probably push for this guy just a bit. Right now we got 560 points out of 700, so we need to use those and use those wisely. We have scheduled a visit for him, so we're gonna do this little soft thing. We're finally getting better, sort of. So we're going to do. We'll do that. If we can. No, we can't. That's fine. Honestly, we needed to do that for him. Do we need to do that for you? Our overview for you is pretty okay. Again, we're in a tight race with Bama. So, yeah. Beat Bama to a couple of those players will be key. If we can send the house on you, we'll send the house on you because we kind of need to keep this lead. And I'd like to do that. Gonna go down just a bit just to see if we can potentially schedule some more. Just on the off chance that doesn't go well for us. Because our next game is massive. That's gotta be our biggest game of the season so far. Well, okay, yeah, we can't schedule a visit, so we'll bring the house for you, dude, because you seem very confused. We're gonna get you no matter what. Well, not no matter what, but we're gonna get that guy. I'm almost certain about that. Free safety. We'll do this. We'll do offer scholarship. He's got nothing on me, and so we're going. Well, because we haven't offered the scholarship, we need to send the house on this guy, and we're not even part of his top 10 projected cutoff. Okay, but now that we offered something, I'm curious if he would want that. But we go back to the guys that we need to sign. This is one. We should not lose to Virginia Tech on this guy, so we're gonna do that. Just at this point, we're sending the house for a lot of these guys because we've already scheduled the visit. At this point, we haven't really worked with these guys. Overview. Beat Michigan to this guy. Sure. I don't love that we gotta spend 50 for that guy, but do the same for him. Warrior Fair. Gem. So he's not actually a 3-star. He's more like a 4-star in that realm of things. So that's positive. Same with you, dude. Do that for you. Then we got 25 for you, so we'll do the contact family. I think that's fair. Justice first. Over Miami, the so we're gonna dominate that one. Okay, Iowa State's ranked first. Why are we still unranked? Are we getting at least talk about to be ranked? Others receiving votes: Kansas State, Washington, Louisville, Michigan, and Wisconsin. Okay, so we're not at the moment. Texas is still ranked first. I mean, you got the easiest schedule. You might as well. I mean, you're going to play number 11 Oklahoma. Oklahoma to knock you off, and that place is going to be interesting. Alabama getting votes. They're 5-0. This is crazy. There's a lot more undefeated teams than expected. That includes Texas, Alabama, Ohio State, Penn State, Missouri, LSU. And then you've got Georgia with 1 loss, Oregon with 1 loss, Kansas undefeated at 6-0. Ole Miss, Oklahoma, USC, Iowa State. Now, Kansas should have had 1 loss. We blew that game wide open. That is 1 loss that we should not have had. Again, another loss that we should. Well, Penn State we tried, but we were going to lose anyway. It's not that big a deal. Penn State losing number 5 Missouri, that stinks. Okay. But us not being in the top 25 is crazy. We still got a lot of games. We still got Tortilla Town, right? Did we play them? I actually want to know what our schedule was. I really don't know. All I know is that we played Penn State. We lost 12-6. It was a frustrating game. We dominated FCS East, sort of. We beat Pittsburgh. Close game again. Shouldn't have lost that game. We were, in the end, beat Florida State 26-17. Beat Iowa State, Oklahoma State, 22-20, and we're trying to beat Iowa State. Now, after that, Kansas State got to beat them. Then we got a double bye, which kind of is unfortunate for us. Then we got Cincy, Baylor, UCF, and Texas Tech. So we do play at Texas Tech Saturday, November 30th. Cool. Honestly, I love this so much. Because, like, besides A&M, they were my childhood school. Couldn't tell you why, but they were. And then USD came along because of Mark Sanchez.
From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for yan dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on another Big 12 foe, the West Virginia Mountaineers. 48.
Okay, so we're going to receive the ball to start this game, which means we better score. Let's try.
Offense with jumbo personnel.
Okay.
Leaves it with the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's looking on the right side. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He's got great speed. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the other? The Cyclones offense will go to work for them.
But we got to take advantage.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
Okay. Hey, Carl. We're on offense. It's quite touchdown.
The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Now on the option. The pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
The counter play is a great play to mix up through base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little counter, keep the defense out balance.
And the Mountaineers get it past the sticks.
So, all right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Dropping back, it's Green. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the first quarter.
We tied it up, thank goodness.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Donaldson. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
West Virginia.
Comes out throwing on first down. Lets it fly. Finds a man by himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go. The football had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the time. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that.
Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why that receiver was being mauled by the defender. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Feeling some heat. Moving away from pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit.
He lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. He's going to pass. He's going to take off. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure. He knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Cut down Mountaineer. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work.
So as expected,
Trying to
They
set the
scored.
tone with the run. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's able to pick his way for just.
exciting. It's annoying.
So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air, it's Green. Starting to feel a little pressure. Zings it complete to the right. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
What the heck happened to... No. Settings. Yeah, looks like I'm just gonna have to deal with this, unfortunately.
Start a drive, now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. They're going back to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off, he can make big plays, he can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And the 4th and inches, man, I'm going for it no matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the 1, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
Man, that D-tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. Ready to fire from the pistol.
We barely made a 50. What makes you
On
think we're going to be
4th
able
down,
to
going
make a
to the air.
57-yarder?
He'll pull it down and
We'll
run.
just do that and stop.
He will step out of bounds, but not.
With this camera angle, I don't understand. How this accessibility, let's see if it's in.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Definitely not. Broadcast, thank you. How it got changed to Zoom is wrong.
Kick up and a first down for this offense.
No. It's not broadcast. It's not broadcast. But we're close. Is it really?
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration option is set to off.
How does this look? Really, I gotta play a play on broadcast? Well, cool. Dude. Freaking bull, by the way. Oh, bull. Bull.
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
Wade threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling.
And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
Oh yeah. Reset.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to get on the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
13. Okay, so it's fixed. Let's just move on.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Leads it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Quarterback checking off. They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Keep pounding away his defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And this offense can just about haste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
Trying to push their way into the end zone on third and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And it's right down the... First down here for the offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Yeah! And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Mountaineers have moved it inside the 20. They'll try to run for it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
No.
What a disappointment. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Like, if they score a touchdown here, they would still win by 1.
I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So that's good for us. We hit and gritty end. Okay, so I mean that's a good start. We win. And like I said, don't rank us, you cowards. We're getting closer and closer to, because now we take 2 weeks off. Big commitment. Really want committed to Ole Miss. Still to get a commit like that is huge. Being top 5. Nice airpod beats. Dude, like, come on. This shit's we're being it's a joke. Anyways. Obviously, that's the game of the week is Georgia and Texas, but top 25. We're 1 game away from being bowl eligible. And they still, for the life of them, don't want to rank us. Others receiving votes: Illinois, Michigan, Illinois, Syracuse, Tennessee, Kansas State, North Carolina. Hey, not to mention, we're getting votes. We got 2 votes for the top 25. Screw you, A people. Dropped out as Notre Dame and Arizona. Okay. Cool. We got 2 votes. The top 25. We knocked off Iowa State. Where did we knock them off to? First. We were undefeated. They were undefeated, and we knocked them off to 21st place. Oh man. Don't rank us. Don't rank us, you cowards. We love it. Because yeah, if we beat Kansas State here, obviously we should be ranked because we'll be 6-2 bowl eligible. And our schedule after this week looks like this with 2 players. Okay, let's work on the ones that we can get. Golly, we got overtaken by them. That's fine. Okay, free safety. Have one again. Does that work for you? Like, I know you want all A's, but we'll do this. 'Cause he's got a chance to do some fun stuff. What we are going to do is we're going to get somebody that can go to 80 points because we can go and do this creative. And I'd rather do that for him. I'd rather do that for this guy too. Is it going well for us in that one? Yeah, but it's Mike Foss is being recruited by Alabama. So we're going to go with, yeah. I like that a lot too, dude. But we're gonna go with that. It's just gonna make more sense in general. And it's in the house scholarship, visit schedule, and all this. I'm gonna do the same thing. Pitch sync, man. Simple as that. It's gotta, turn some heads, but now since we don't, we're gonna get one prospect. Remember, we can get a lot from transfers, but I don't want to get a lot from transfers. Reinhardt, that's a 2-star kicker. I mean, they love forgot about that. It takes money to, or it takes points to give somebody that a scholarship. But that works. K-State, let's do it. We're doing something real quick. I just want to see one thing. We back. That's the last game of the time.
Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' season as each are trying to break into the top 25. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
I wanted.
Here comes the offense on first down. On the move, it's Donaldson. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
They're just trying to punctuate the season.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. The short hands, it's Donaldson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Not a chance. Missed it.
So the week before. But we can't get him.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
He'll turn it loose out to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And that last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Used the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. And they swarm him under.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed. There he is, scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Mountaineers are on the move.
West Virginia.
Going up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Donaldson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Green. Looking for an open area to his left.
Holy crap.
And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
There's a stupid touchdown.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about great balance, run and pass. No, when you throw it that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offense.
He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit.
Money.
It's good. And that will... West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution,
Holy
too.
crap.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Looking
Lock,
for a man.
guys.
Green. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep them from getting to the first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Playing the field position game.
So daggum stupid. That was horrific, man.
On 1st down, here comes this offense.
All of a sudden, he's just rushing, and we can't stop him.
He'll
Just save
start
our
this
daggum
drive
life.
firing.
Oh my gosh.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Fox. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the 1st down.
West Virginia.
He's looking to throw it. Buying some time as he moves left. Trying to make magic with his feet. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
Nice job on the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
It's like a 13-10 lead.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get...
He's going up top. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after...
So I thought I saw an opening, and I didn't. And that's on me. Because, yeah. I took it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Donaldson. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set. First down. Looking downfield. It's Green. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll let one go down the right side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. First and 10 from the 32. The give on the counter. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The play action fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chain. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They finally make the stop at the big run. There's plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. On the move to his left. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown, West Virginia! And that one will put him up in the second half.
No, this guy's...
By 3 at least, right? Was by 3.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work.
We gotta beat K-State.
On the run, it's Donaldson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Freaking smart here.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back.
I'd rather
And
do
a
that.
nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down.
Very much support. Thought it did for a second. It did not.
Offense getting set for first down.
No, stupid.
Back to pass, it's Green. Looking to scramble. And the ball comes out. What a disaster. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
You gotta be kidding me! Like that's
still
the
thinks he
biggest
was right.
freaking
The officials
stupid
say
swing
he
I've
was
ever
not.
freaking seen. Oh my God.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the
Block.
defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal.
And the Heat will get home. And the
What
quarterback
job?
goes down at the 17.
What job is to
You
put
make up the
block
game
guy in
plan
front
and
of
not
you?
a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays,
That was
Jesse?
annoying.
That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice.
forgot
No
how to play
doubt this
football.
team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hope you all enjoyed this stuff. See you all later. Well, I'm gonna stream soon, but